This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 13th of September. I'm Michael Groff. If it's been feeling unusually hot for mid-September lately, that's because it is. We tied a record high temperature yesterday of 110 degrees, last set in 2001. We also tied a record warm low temperature of 86. Now today, very similar, another hot day ahead, but then we start a cooling trend tomorrow and continue through the weekend. What about some rain chances? Do we have any of those to get into? Well, we'll talk about all of it as we look outside this morning at the absolutely ludicrous hour of 4:35 a.m. We've got clear skies in the valley right now, 91 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 54, humidity 28%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across the area this morning, 75 Fort McDowell, 79 in Buckeye. Most of us here in Metro Phoenix in the urban core are in the mid-80s to near 90. The water vapor satellite view across the contiguous United States. We've got an upper low off the central California coast, an area of high pressure continuing to dominate our weather here in the southwest, so another very hot day ahead. On the watch warning map, how about some winter weather advisories and a winter storm watch across parts of Montana? Temperatures up in that area dropping more than 30 degrees in coming days with a chance of some snow. So a sign that fall is right around the corner. Elsewhere, air quality alerts around Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, and the Houston area. And on the convective outlook, no organized areas of severe weather across the country today. That's some good news. As far as our weather, let's talk about that now as we look at the models. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. Area of low pressure to our west. That'll be sliding east today. And as a result, just enough dynamics and moisture around to mention isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon across northern Arizona. And I suppose we'll mention a 10% chance of a shower or storm here in the valley. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies today. Highs 104 to 108. It's going to be very toasty. Looking at the high-res models to see what we can find. This is the HRRR at 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's got a couple of isolated showers trying to get into the valley, but again, steering flow will be out of the southwest, so not very favorable for bringing in storms. And even if we do see any, they'll be very isolated. Rainfall amounts probably nothing or very little, and some gusty winds. And that's going to be about all you can hope for from storms today. The NAM at 5 o'clock, the 3-kilometer NAM shows nothing here in Phoenix. And any storms about as close as maybe far eastern Maricopa County or into Gila County. Otherwise, tonight we'll have mostly clear skies after that slight chance of an evening storm. Lows mostly in the upper 70s to mid-80s. Now tomorrow, cooler weather settles in. Breezy conditions, maybe an isolated shower or storm very early in the morning to our north. But looks like we're just going to have a partly cloudy day. Highs mid and upper 90s. We should stay below the century mark. And Friday morning, waking up to lows in the 60s and low 70s. That's going to feel like a refreshing change. Highs will be in the low to mid 90s. Not too bad. Saturday, about the same thing. Highs in the low to mid 90s with mostly sunny skies. Note a tropical system way down there in the bottom of your screen, down by the southern tip of Baja. Here's Sunday, and that tropical system moving north now, getting into the Gulf of California there, and some moisture being pushed northward into southern and southeast Arizona. Maybe a very slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. We'll mention that here in the valley, a 10% chance on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Better chances over the eastern mountains and in the southeast part of our state, but still can't completely rule it out. The humidity levels may come up, but temperatures should still stay right below the century mark. We'll say highs about 95 to 98. On Monday, looks like that moisture is going to start to get pulled to the northeast. We might still have a slight chance of a shower or storm here in the valley, but the heaviest precipitation will be across far eastern Arizona and into New Mexico and West Texas. So highs again, mostly in the mid and upper 90s as drier air starts to get punched in our direction. Tuesday, air mass dries out considerably and temperatures still held in check. We should stay in about the 93 to 97 range. Here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 20th of September. Pretty good looking trough across the northern Rockies, trailing back here toward the southwest. Temperatures at or below normal. We'll keep it in the mid to upper 90s. Pretty much the same thing as we go toward Thursday, the 21st. And this is the end of the forecast period. Friday, the 22nd. And again, weak troughing to our west, high pressure over the southern plains, high temperatures mostly about normal. We'll say mid and upper 90s with generally sunny skies. Looking at temperatures through the period coming off of the European ensemble, well, this has us as having our last day of 100 for the next 16 days. And I don't know if that's going to verify. I still think we're going to have a few more 100-degree temperatures before the summer or before the season is over. But overall, not looking too bad as we start our descent into fall, and that looks good. That's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video, my voice permitting, will be back here tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe to us. That way every time we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there. Stay cool. Take a throat lozenge and have yourself a great Wednesday.